Today I'm going to feed Chuck out of a hanging feed trough. I'm so sorry it's pink. Jeff and Justin, please. I don't mean anything by it. Hold on, Chuck. Can you reach from there? Chuck, that's not cool. Guys, that's not cool right there. Chuck. Friends, I don't mean anything by the pink feed trough. I'm so sorry you had to see that. But Chuck has just knocked it to the ground anyway. There's no way he's eating out of anything pink. He'd rather eat from the ground. Chuck, guys, you guys were my witnesses. I was going to hang it right here at the perfect level for him to eat from. And he, on his own, says, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I will not let my Mr. Jeff and Mr. Justin and Miss Lauren, baby talk, y'all. I will not allow them to see me this way. I will not allow them to see me this way, eating off a pink bucket. As of right now, I am still a he or him, Daddy. I'm still a he and him. Yes, you are, Chuck. You're a he and a him. I'm not a they or a them. I'm a he or a him. Does anyone know today's actual date? It's Tuesday. When I'm making this video. It's February, I think 10, maybe the 10th or the 11th, not real sure, but I want to show you something. We took bets when I put out this roll of hay for these cows across the way, and there were several people who says they don't think it'll last a week. Some said 2 weeks, but let me turn my camera around. There you have it. That's how long that hay lasted. I'll have to go back and find out exactly what day I put that hay out. And I'll also find out what today is. But as you can see, it did not last that long. The cows and horses, the 3 cows, that would be Juanita, Marisol, and Abuela, or Floyd is her actual name, along with the horses, Grandpa, and the other 2 who I don't think Jamie has ever named, have come by and taken care of that roll of hay. So what I'll have to do here in the next couple of days is put another roll out. Here on a rainy day at the JL Ranch North, and it's cute because as I pull up, look who's come out of the rain into the barn. Well, Lord Grayson, hello there, Lord Grayson, how are you doing? And right there behind him is Norma Jean, and they think there's something special. What's wrong, Amber Rose? I didn't run her out of here, y'all. I did not run her out of here. She on her own left. She got, Dad's here, let's get out of here. And these 2 here don't give a darn. They don't give a darn. We've gotten some rain this morning, and which is fine. There's Santana right there behind the roll of hay. I don't see her. Oh, there. Oh, my goodness. Look how blended in. Look how camouflaged her calf is right there. That's Calamity Jane. And sure, as soon as I start my video, here comes a train. Let me go ahead and stop this and wait till the train passes, and then I'll show y'all some really neat stuff that's going on in the far pasture here. All right, we don't want anybody giving me a hard time about putting a video on the I'm a Survivor Sanctuary channel when the video is mostly filmed here at the JL Ranch Longhorn property. And here's why. Because there are plenty of babies here, this one right here in particular, who is a rescue kitty. Hey, easy now. And so I have it made up now to where no matter which property I'm at, I can still use whichever video I want to. Which is awesome. It makes my life a whole lot easier. I've always said, meow. Well, give me a second here, please. Meow, 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 meow. Can I stop now, baby? Meow, meow, meow. There you go. Hasn't she turned out to be a wonderful kitty? My little barn kitty. Now, look what I've discovered over here. Look at that. Looks like somebody's doing her job. The thing is, I don't want her to eat our little birds. I want her to eat mice. I want you to eat the mice, not the birds, sweetie. Don't be catching the birds. But she's wonderful. Barnadette. And you guys named her. That was not me. That was not my doings. Ouch, sweetie! That's just for love. She ain't trying to be mean, y'all. She's not trying to be mean, but it sure does scare me. I want to show you something right quick before I go feed Gary, who is our rescue bull, and before I go feed Rita and Roman, who are rescue horses. I want to show you what you've done for us, or what you are in the process of doing for us. And when I say you, I mean folks who support us on Facebook, and those who are members on YouTube, and I will say those who help us by watching the videos and putting up with the most annoying of ads. I know. Looky here. Let me stop right here. Let me just stop and turn this off and walk a little bit closer. Now guys, it's kind of a rainy day. Oh no. It's kind of a rainy day, but looky here. I'm gonna wipe my lens off right quick. Now I know what you're gonna say. You're like, Lester, it's not level. Lester, it's not level. Oh my God, it's not level. Yes, it is level, y'all. It's the ground around it. I have told you guys this several times. It's gonna always make it appear as though it's not, because I want you to look at the ground, the grass behind it. Look at the grass behind it, how the grass slopes downhill, okay? But the slab itself is very level. It's level, friends. You can see that, okay? So do not worry, don't panic, don't think that it's not level. We have a sloping ground here. The only thing we could have done is gone way up to the top of the hill, but we didn't want to do that because it puts our horses so far away from us. We want to make sure that they're in a working area. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm coming, Chuck. I got to show everybody something first. And I am coming. I want you to see something else too. This is all the mud I was talking about. This is where I bought. So I'm here at Tractor Supply, and I'm trying to find something. Look at here. I found some Bermuda grass for southern sunny lawns for areas getting 8 or more hours of sun per day. I do believe, and this will sprout up between 14 to 21 days. And I think this is what I'm going to get for all of those muddy areas over at the JL Ranch. That grass. Hey, sir. Hi, good buddy. Hi, handsome fella. This is where I bought all of that grass seed from. I can't put it out today, obviously. It's been raining. But I need, when I find myself, when this rain clears out, and I have myself about 2 or 3 days of nice dry weather, I'll come with my tractor and smooth all that out again, put out my seed, and hopefully it won't be too long before that stuff pops up. And so I'm excited about that. Let me get out of this area here. I want to drop some green hay off over here. Hopefully the cows will go off to eat. Then I'll come back and feed these two. Then I'll swing by and I'll feed that munchkin over there, old Chucky Poo. And I can do all of that before the rains come back. But it is starting to drizzle now, so Lester needs to hurry. Y'all want to come with me? All right, just hold on. Rita, be sweet. Put your ears pretty, sweetie. Put your ears pretty, sweetie. You don't want to... Oh, boy. Let me toss off this green hay right quick, friends. Y'all give me a moment. I might be able to do it with one hand, but I'm probably... Rita, put your ears pretty. That's not very pretty when you do it like that, sweetie. Have you girls ever been accused of having yourselves a RBF? You know what an RBF is. Have you ever found yourself not even realizing it? Someone takes a picture or something and you didn't realize it, but in that photograph, you have yourselves an RBF. Guys, what is that? Guys, what in the world is this? I know what it is, but where did it come from? Look. Where did this come from? These are those things they put into, like, it's fake flowers. And where did it come from? And why is it in my pasture? And don't say from the former owners. Guys, I have mowed this pasture at least 4 times. At least 4 times mowed this pasture with my bush hog, and I've never run across that. I've been up and down through here so many times, and I've never run across those. Where'd they come from? Look how far we are off the road. There hasn't been anybody over here to be trying to drop off fake flowers, which is dumb. So where'd they come from? That's my question. That's weird, and that's also kind of spooky and scary, which are both the same. Spooky and scary. Okay, fine. Rita, put your ears pretty. Okay, we've tossed out enough green hay to where everybody's allowed to have themselves a flake or so. Don't forget, we also have dry hay there inside the barn. And they have a pasture full of green grass. Guys, I know there's a little bit of yellow showing through here and there, but a lot of that green is ryegrass seed that we planted for our winter grass. So we're looking really good here. So do not feel bad for these cows. I want you to notice and look at their bellies. There's no skin and bones. These guys are eating plenty. They are all very well fed. And even though you would like to see them with their feed buggy, I cannot put their feed buggy back in. It's sitting right there and it's full. But the feed buggy cannot go back in until Rita and Roman come out. Rita and Roman cannot come out until this concrete slab has cured enough. And I'm thinking at least 3 or 4 days to do. As y'all can see, because I can't really get inside there, there's 1 day's feed trough or feed bucket. There's another day's feed bucket. There's another day's feed bucket. Here's another day's feed bucket. So what I have to do at some point is get in there and grab all of his feed buckets, because he's not the kind of bull to let me just walk around inside there with him. He's not, y'all. I love him, but he's just not that kind of fella. He doesn't want anyone walking around in there with him, okay? And now I just tossed over a string. Gosh darn it. Okay, now I have to go in there. Now I have to go in there. Oh, Lordy. I can't allow him to possibly accidentally choke on that string. Chuck, I'm coming in with you, friends. This may not be pretty, but I will not take y'all along on this one, because you're going to judge me for being scared. Chuck, I have to come in. I gotta come in for a minute, okay?
Let's get started.
Back up. Back up. Easy, bull. Don't get mean. I gotta come in for a minute.
Oh, that's real good.
Okay. You come back now.
I'm
sorry y'all had to see that. It looks like Lester's scared to death of that bull. Well, I am, okay? But I also respect him enough to, I respect him, but I did not want to end up having him choke on that hay string. Sometimes he'll start eating that hay and swallow hay string, and it can get all messed, you know, you can imagine. So we do not like to leave hay strings in our pastures if we can avoid it. And I'm also respectful of Chuck and his size. Anyway, good news is Chuck is not eating from the pink feed trough. He refuses. And I have the other little feed buckets out of there. So we're gonna be good. All right, so the reason that I don't put out green hay very often for the cows out back is because, well, number one, as of right now, they have their feed buggies. So they're getting plenty of grains. They can eat on as they need to. They also have rolls of dry hay. We have One there in the barn they're eating on. We have one over, well, we have 3 spread out across the pasture in our round hay feeders. And then we can't forget about all the green grass, guys. Don't forget that seed, that ryegrass seed is expensive, but we put that out across most of our pasture so that our cows do have a source of nutrition. And so when they have access to so much green grass along with grains, dry hay for their roughage, then they don't really need the alfalfa hay as much. And I hope that you'll take the time to look. Be a Vanessa. We always say hashtag be a Vanessa. Vanessa is a lady on our page. She's one of our moderators, actually, who's always had a keen sense of noticing the surroundings. So watch things around you. See the animals and their well-being. Notice they don't have a bunch of ribs sticking out. They don't have, issues. They're all very well fed and taken care of. And we love them so much, but they do not need the green hay. Anyway, and eventually I'll stop feeding as much of these guys once their feed buggy's back onto the pasture. Listen, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that I addressed the question that was asked to me a couple of times about folks who would love to have a different help me with the word choice here. Folks who want to differentiate between the pages, the Longhorn Lesters compared to the I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. And I understand why you would like to have that differentiation, but just remember that there are rescues here, friends. Thank y'all for watching. We love you so much. We're so very blessed to have you. And are you looking for a muffin, or you want to run me out of here? What do you want to do? Run me on out of here? Well, Prince Willie Joe says, Dad, it's time to leave. I got this. I'll take care of these guys over here. Don't worry about us. We're going to be fine without you. And I'm going to go ahead and head on back home. Thank you all for watching. We love you so much. Blessed to have you. Funner and gooder, y'all. It's always funner and gooder when you do stuff with people you love and care about, and you are absolutely our people. So thank you so very much for being who you are, and we will catch you guys on the next video.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.